launch a little different version. So this one doesn't have the questions right, but I can show a little bit more of the completion. We don't want that.
Yeah, I'll just shoot it one more time.
Let's start from right now.
Alright, FFV is 0.
Alright, and you got a trip on there for me?
Okay, cool. Go for it.
That's what I wanted to get.
Nice.
That's what you got. Like I don't. So I'm just showing pinch. That all did not work good. Scratch that.
The first zoom worked.
All right, let's try. Goodness gracious. All right, try one.
Yep.
Yeah, it didn't work. That's a good thing. Oh, this device might not have. Mainly the other part was in this one. Don't get that error. So, what am I missing here?
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Nice.
And then, so that's good. I mean, the only other thing last thing I was going to show you. So now that you got that, we could show a little bit of this. You still filming right now?
Mm-hmm.
So, the only other thing I wanted to show you, so let's kill that. What I'll do, I mean, so let me first do something here too.
Is this an app that's it's already live, right?
No,
Oh, it's not. Okay.
totally. It's actually just beginning, but
Gotcha.
it's one of the coolest kind of things to show, and I think it speaks.
I actually
to,
would like to get a shot of you just clicking the app and having it open.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, so I mean, feel free to, you know.
Oh, I'm just
you're
filming all
rolling
this
now,
right now.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Did you get him? You got him opening it?
I think it was already open actually when you brought that phone up. Now we know your password.
Look out, right? So this is kind of neat, right? And you can zoom in and pan over on the map.
Nice.
Damn it, that's what's. Damn it. Hang on a second, I forgot to do what I started to do. Okay, so. Okay, so we're gonna try this once more, okay? I mean, I guess like you said, you're just getting bits and pieces, so.
Nice. This looks cool.
Here's what I wanted to show you. That's pretty cool right there, right? That's showing that completion.
Yeah, that is. Let me get. Can you bring up that completion circle one more time? Nice.
And I can even show you maybe one other thing I'd like to do. Okay. This one, so this is good. Basically showing me that I've got to capture the required data. Now I can move to a sign off. So this is like a review of all the information that was captured. Now you're going to present it to the customer for signature. Right, so they got these different sign. I'm going to say signed. So right, this is showing this was a stop with 2 deliveries. Here's my second one in the list. I'm going to confirm my arrival. Captures the GPS coordinates, the date, time, stamps it now. This is the order I need to deliver, right? So I could notes, photos, documents. I've got to tick off this one item saying, yep, I'm delivering that item. Now I've selected that order, and now I'm going to proceed to again, sign off on it. Maybe if it was left on dock, there's no signature, but if I did get a signature, here, you'll note my sign button becomes enabled. Again, John Stevens.
And this is again for the drivers?
this is a customer signing it. Now the driver's got the customer's signature, and can say I'm done, and the driver, then after he's recorded the customer's signature, he says I'm ready to depart, and now he's completed.
Oh, Connor, I think I'm getting your reflection in there.
Now he's completed that entire trip. So note that it's over here in my sent box showing that I've departed, completed.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's kind of a good, I mean, that's so this is a person on a frac site who all they're doing all day long is they're pumping fuel into assets that are running a frac. Let's put that as clear. All right, so I'm basically setting up a couple of different assets, and then what they do is they come in here and they would start a fueling session. So they're getting ready to connect to this, right? They connect to the logger.
And then, should I go ahead and go down there now?
Nope, because I didn't pair to this thing. Let me do one more.
All right.
Driver would say, I'm going to sign off. This is kind of their closeout process, right? It's like, okay, I captured all this stuff. They can review this data, right? They could drill into it and see, all of the information that was captured. But just like our other application, what they're really asking is, let's get a signature for it. And then they could, again, sort of just like we did before, Joe.
He wanted to see the background, but
Tolt.
he's going to crop it for his photo.
Saves the signature. It's back into our device. Here's all those times Joe Tolt. Now they're done. Forces it. Do you want an email? Kind of a neat idea, right? But that shows the completion process.
Nice.
So
Awesome.
Yeah, there
yeah, okay, got it. So you put in your meter. Let's say we're getting ready to collect some fuel for stage 1. Specify what kind of fuel. And then what would happen, do you have a pen, AB? Because we're simulating the fueling here, right? So the back of this meter, this is like actually, if it was on a truck and I was dispensing, right? So if you get that gauge going up top, this is me pumping gallons. Maybe I paused for a little bit and then I'm going to start back up again. But ultimately, right, so they do that, and the driver would then go to his next asset. He'd hit next. Are you sure you're ready to move to the next asset? Yes. And then he'd come over back to his, again, he'd just start pumping. It's just that we can't simulate being hooked up to a actual truck. So he'd pump some more, come back to his application, hit next. Yes. Notice it's vibrating in my hand too to tell me certain things happen. And I'd say I'm going to stop fueling. And now I'd come back, say load fuel data. This is syncing up with that via Bluetooth. It failed the first time, but we're going to try a second. This time it got it. I come in here and I look at that. It says 26.1. I would come in here, this is like a double check, 26.1. Then I would say next. And it has now captured all those readings electronically via Bluetooth so that I can then say, I'm done and I'm ready to close and complete this fueling run. So,
Here, I'm going to get a shot of this Bluetooth light going.
Now let me show you.